Cammy, what was that game like to play in?
Hey, really, really fun. Obviously, a big pressure game, I guess you could say. I think throughout this season, we've had a lot of games that you could like so-called bigger games this season where you need a win, and tonight was one of them. And the boys, like they have done all season, stepped up. I think we didn't start very well, to be honest. And I got to give credit to the crowd; they were absolutely amazing. I think Motherwell probably helped that because I think they got a goal and got the crowd going, but nonetheless, they were so good. They really did help us tonight. But it was a great game to play, and obviously 3-0 is good at any stage of the season. So really happy with it. Another win on the board of what's been a really good season. So just one to go.
Remember you scored a belter here a couple of years ago in Europe, but is that your favourite Hearts goal?
Another tackle goal, which is brilliant. Yeah, it was a special feeling. Obviously, we all know coming here today how important it was that we just wanted to keep going. Frankie, obviously a great header, and we just wanted to keep the pressure on. Obviously, like I go back to the crowd, they really were loud, and I can imagine playing in this stadium when you're not playing for Hearts would be really hard when it's like that. So, yeah, it was good. A goal. I don't know how long after Frankie's goal it was, but it felt pretty quick after. And a special feeling. I got quite emotional, to be honest. I looked up and my girlfriend and all her family and my little brother and his girlfriend flew from Australia, and my best mate from back home, and I looked up and yeah, it's just so special. That's what football's all about. And yeah, a really good night, but we've got one to go.
So your family going to stay over for the game on Sunday? Will they still be here?
Yeah, my family are here on the weekend. They were coming anyway, so it's just worked out that that we're in this position. So hopefully I can make it extra special for them. But I'm a long way from home, so just to see my family is amazing.
Can you win again?
Hey.
I
don't know. I hope so. I don't know. But it'll be an atmosphere they probably haven't ever seen before. So yeah, it'll be interesting. But I don't know what their plans are. Yeah, I haven't. I'm quite overwhelmed at the moment. So just taking it all in. But like I say, like we have done all year, when we've had highs, so important to just sleep tonight, back in training tomorrow, and it's as much as it seems weird or hard, it's just back to work. We've got 2 days of training and then obviously a massive game on Saturday.
Can you mean to have this opportunity on Saturday? Cammy, you've been here 5 years and no contract for next season. This might be your last game, and potentially can go out as a league one.
Yeah, it's just the even saying that is so special. I think you speak to the Hearts supporters, you really get a feel to how big this really is. Obviously, like you say, I've been here long enough now to kind of know what it means to play for Hearts. I think that's such an important thing when you come over here. To get the feeling of the club, it's super special. I feel so privileged to have been here as long as I have, and to be in this position we are now, to be one game away from winning the league. There's no hide away from that now. That's the reality. Is incredible, but like I say, we've got this far now. We just want to head down. Like I say, two big days of training, where obviously we'll recover, and just go again.
How are you feeling after your injury? And I take it that you're the type of person that comes Saturday, you don't really care about the science aspect of it. You want to play 90 minutes.
It's hard, to be honest, because you got to kind of listen to that stuff. But then coming off, I didn't want to come off again. But you just get carried away out there, as you can imagine. There's being that spectator on the side, there's a million emotions running through you. But when you're out there, it actually feels different. You feel calm because you got control over something, like certain aspects of it. And I just wanted to keep going. I was having a ball. I was absolutely loving it. Obviously, we were winning, and that helped. And yeah, I didn't want to come off. I feel good. I feel really good. Obviously, I had that longer injury, came back, was feeling really good, and it was just a small thing. But you just got to be careful with injuries. Obviously, especially now with missing 2 of our boys during the week that are so key to us. That really gave us that extra motivation to do that for them tonight. But I feel good. I'm ready to go again. You don't really need much if you don't want to play in these games on the weekend. Then football's not for you. And we've got 30 odd boys in that change room that are busting to be out there.
You had the 2 strips. Was it for Craig and Mark? Salvation, the first goal.
First goal. It's a team game. I think for us to be in this position at Hearts, was never going to be 13, 14 boys. It was always going to be, 20 odd players that have come in. There's every time someone's come out and come in, there's, you know, obviously I was playing with Benny all the time. Mark come in, done unbelievable. Hulks has been incredible this season. Frankie Kent, he hasn't obviously got the minutes that, you know, he's training and that he deserves, and he comes in today and he was you know, one of the best players out there, and that's been the story of the season. That was just an example of with Frankie tonight. There's been boys that have come in that haven't played so much and done amazing, and that's why we are where we are. It's obviously a lot of the boys get the headlines, but there's so much more to it. It's I just love going into work every day to see all these boys, and yeah, to do something special with them would mean the absolute world to not only us, but, you know, every single person associated with this football club, fans, staff, and all our families. So yeah, it's a team sport, but that was just a special mention to the two boys, because obviously whether you're out for 1 week or, you know, a long injury, it's not nice, and we love them. They're our brothers, and you know, I just hope they can come back. I'm sure they will, better than what they were before.
Can our manager came in and said that everything's against you guys on the Celtic in this kind of situation? I take it you all went back in the dressing room and saw the penalty. I mean, what was the kind of reaction?
Hey, I've seen it once, but listen, it can feel like that because obviously they've got maybe a call that wasn't a penalty during the week. On the weekend, I think Willie Collins said to the gaffer that it was a penalty, so so maybe we should have had a penalty. But listen, we're in an amazing position if we sit, you know, 2-3 days before a game now and ponder too much on what could have been. What, you know, there's games that we maybe should have won that we lost because of our fault, that you can look back on, and I think, yeah, there's parts of that, but at the same time we've got what an opportunity we have. You've just got to relish it. I think when you're a kid growing up, you've watched these games on the telly, and to be a part of it, like to be a part of that tonight, is just so good, man. It's so much fun. It's what it's all about. It'll be on the other side for us because obviously we're away from home in their stadium, but so much to play for. It's the carrot at the end of that game is there for everyone to see, and I feel like, yeah, maybe you are right, but I feel like if we just ponder and be negative about things at this stage of the season, then
can you use that as motivation? Can you use it
absolutely. I think
to
that was something we spoke about in the obviously with Kizzy when he should have got the pen and maybe the handball in the first half against Motherwell, but you do use it as motivation because you just want to win. We're so desperate to do it. We could have done it tonight. We didn't. We've just got to do what we've done all season, and you know, a massive game. And yeah, I think you've got to use every little bit we can as motivation, because if things are going against you, then if we take care of what we have done all year and win our games, then hopefully we can be on the other side of it on Saturday.
Cammy, you've got a chance to go in at home of the champions and take the title off them in front of their own fans. I mean, that would be the statement to prove once and for all you are the best in the country. How special would it be to do it there?
Yeah, it would be incredible. Be amazing. It's going to be tough. There's no two ways about it. They're a good side. They're up the top, like we're talking about. Sorry, that we've had a great season. They're right up there with us, so they're a great team. And it will be hard, but it would just be so special. I couldn't care where we do it. I just want to do it so badly. I know I'm speaking on behalf of every single person in that change room, in this stadium, and yeah, it would be so special. It would mean everything to so many people. So yeah, fingers crossed.
You guys.